and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Madonna. I'm a makeup artist here in New Jersey. Today's video is about Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty had a pop-up shop. I had the chance to go before going to work, so I got me a few items that I really wanted to get, as well as the brand new palette that is going to come out, I believe, on July 6th, and it's going to retail for $59. So I thought, why not, since I have a chance to get it before then, do a review and an eyeshadow look using the products before you guys go buy. And this is the palette. So this is gorgeous, by the way. I really like this packaging. It's like so sleek, and on the back of it, it has all the shades as well as the names on them. You can always refer back to this if you don't know what shades are on the palette itself. And look at this. This is a gorgeous packaging. Wow, like it feels so sleek, and it has kind of like a weight to it, so it feels like you got something luxurious. But this palette does go for like $60, so it better feel that way in my opinion. Let me show you what the palette looks like on the inside. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like on the inside. We have a few warm shades, some pops of color. I am going to do a swatch here so that you guys can see what they look like. Also do a look with this. By the way, while I was there, I also picked up their new eyeliner. This is the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner is what they call it. It's a long wear liquid eyeliner with a felt tip, and I've already tried this, but what I really like about this is that it's kind of like a triangular shape. It's not all the way around, so it fits comfortably in between your fingers while you're using it. And like this tip is so fine, and I used it to kind of tightline on my lashes, and it just was amazing. I can actually swatch this right now, and I'm going to show you like how black it is. And I really like it. I really enjoy this. This actually dries down into like a satin finish. It's not fully matte, but if you just want to use just a tip, look how fine that line is compared to just putting it flat on you. Yeah, I already know I'm gonna enjoy this eyeliner, and I can't wait to use it in today's look. Also, while I was there, I got Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. It's somewhere upstairs in my room. Totally forgot to bring it down, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what that looks like. While you were standing in line, they gave out a tiny little lippy, and this is the Mademoiselle Plush Matte lipstick, and I got the shade Candy Venom. This is such a beautiful pink shade. Let me try to swatch this somewhere before. That's a gorgeous pink shade. It's so perfect for the summer, and I'm very happy that I got a mini one because I've been dying to get like a pink lipstick, and so this was perfect. But for right now, I'm going to show you swatches of the shades. Okay, so I'm going to show you the swatches by Rose from top to bottom. The first shade is called Moroccan Ice. The next shade is called Mirage. That's Mirage for you. I suck at swatches, guys, so please do not come for me. The next swatch is called Casablanca. Oh, that's very pretty. It has like a gold reflex in it, but it looks very peach in person. I actually really like that one. So the next swatch is called Marrakesh. Oh, I actually really like this. These shimmer shades are so good. The next one is called Shisha Smoke. Oh, that has a little bit of a shimmer in it. Alright, next shade is called Sahara Stunna. Next matte shade is called Quick Stand. Next shade is called Desert Bake. Oh, that one swatched beautifully. The next shade that I'm going to go in is called Evil Genie. Now, this is the blue shade that I swatched while I was there because it was Color My Name. and look at that. It is like a blue with like a greenish undertone. It is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, the next shade after Evil Genie, I'm going to use Fez Up. I don't know, these mattes are like swatching so nice, but I like the color payoff though. Can't really like see how these are going to work on the eye just by swatches because I'm doing this with my fingers, and usually when you do your makeup you use your brushes, so you can't just go by what the swatches look like. And on top of that, like I said, I suck at swatching. The next shade I am picking up is called Saffron. This is something I would probably use like all the time. This is a very pretty, kind of like a pink burgundy sort of color. Like it's not exactly burgundy, it's not really that red, but it has like a pink undertone to it. The next shade I am going to, oh, this one feels really good. This one's called Come and Get It. This one feels amazing actually. This shade feels like butter compared to the other mattes. This one feels really good. That one is Come and Get It. Okay, I'm running out of space, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just use the rest of my arm, I guess, for the last line. This one, this shade right here is called Suck It To Me. That is so clever. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is like an emerald green. Next shade I'm gonna go for is called for Nuts and Dates. And this is Nuts and Dates. That is also very pretty. The next shade I'm gonna go for is called Spice Trip. This is actually the last shade, and this feels a little bit softer than Hennessy. So, and that is all of it. Let's see what it looks like on the eye. Alright, so now that we got the swatches down, let's get into the look. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer and then kind of just figure out what I'm going to go from there. Because I don't know what look I'm going for yet, but I have an idea in my head, so let's just get to it. Alright, so as you guys already know, I already have my base done. With this collection, she did come out with an eyeshadow primer. I tried it, and I don't know, just wasn't exactly impressed with the eyeshadow primer. I guess I kind of just have to try it for myself, like actually using it on the lid and see how well it works for me to really say, you know, how good is it. I did get my makeup done at the pop-up shop. Like I got my eyeshadow done and she used the eye primer, and I must say that it did look really nice. It did look good, but you know, I just kind of need to try it for myself first to kind of see, you know, what are my true feelings on that eyeshadow primer. But primer is not a big deal for me. I tend to just use concealer anyways. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using the Makeup Forever, what am I saying? The Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade number C9. And the shade C9, and I'm just kind of tapping it in. I'm not gonna set this with powder because I want it to stay tacky so that it'll hold down to the pigment as much as possible. I have an idea of what I want to do first. The first shade I'm going to use is called Come and Get It. I'm going to use this in my transition, and I think I'm just going to do like a crazy cut crease. Oh wait, I can use this mirror. What I like about this palette is it has like a full-size mirror. It's really big. There's a little bit of kickback on this eyeshadow palette. So if that's something that bothers you, just be aware. But pretty much every eyeshadow palette, every eyeshadow I've ever used is always been, you know, like that. Especially like Urban Decay's or Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance and Soft Glam. They're both, you know, they have fallout. So I'm just gonna put this in my crease, kind of just like using it as my transition shade, I guess. And I honestly thought it was going to be a little bit more orange than how it's appearing on my lid, but it's okay. I'm just going to like bring it out because I am going to create a cut crease with this look. This shade, Come and Get It, is blending out very nice. So I kind of like it. I just really wish it was warmer than what it appears on like There we go. Let's come and get it, and then that's what's on my lid. So I'm gonna try to warm it up, and hopefully this works. I'm not sure. With the shade Saffron. So I'm gonna try to use Saffron and see if this can give me like just some warmth in the crease. And I'm using a Morphe M330 brush. Okay, so I like how that's coming out now. I mean, I wish it was more on the orange side, but it's actually coming off a little bit pinky-ish now because of saffron. So far, I really like how these eyeshadows are blending right now. I haven't noticed any patchiness. So I'm gonna go in with Fezz It Up and just add this into the crease just to kind of deepen it a little more. And the brush I'm using right now, this is the Morphe Morphe 433 brush. Jesus. So I'm just gonna deepen up the crease a little bit more. Okay, I'm digging that. That's actually looking very nice. I really like how that's coming out. I kind of feel like I lost a little bit of come and get it, so I'm just gonna go a little bit over top. I'm going to use the same concealer and a flat brush. Yeah, so I'm going to cut the crease, and I'm actually going to go all the way out. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. And I will be right back. Alright, so I cut the crease. I cut this side a little too high, but it's okay. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to go ahead and use Casablanca, which is this shade right here. I'm going to go in with Marrakesh and then top it with Casablanca. I think that is a much better result. Yep. So now with Casablanca on top, I have like a slight pink shift in it compared to just Marrakesh by itself. I really want to do a wing with this, so I'm going to use the fly liner. So the fly liner, this is obviously a black eyeliner. I love the shade name because it's actually her shading someone. I mean, doing a clapback on someone on Instagram. And so the name of the fly liner shade is called Cause I'm Black. So I think that's pretty clever, especially because she is a black owned company. Oh, I can actually put this on the back. What? Not a lot of pens do that. I like that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just create my wing with this and hope for the best. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and I will be right back. Alright, so now that I have my lashes on and mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and add my lip. So for this look, I kind of want to go with like a deep burgundy red, kind of like what it looks like Griselda, but I don't have that one. So I have Dose of Colors in the shade Brick, and I'm gonna use this one for my lips. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I actually enjoyed doing this as it was my first time using the palette ever. So I kind of want to talk about the shades a little bit. I really like the packaging. First of all, packaging is absolutely beautiful. It feels luxurious. It's very unique. I love like this little powdery, you know, like what it looks like. It looks like you're blowing smoke. And that's basically kind of like the theme of everything. However, you will get this palette to be dirty. As you can see, there's a little bit of fallout that comes out on this, and it does kind of dirty up the pan a little bit. So That's just something to keep in mind if it's something that, you know, bothers you or whatever. It doesn't bother me. I don't really care. It's just an eyeshadow palette to me. The shades, they are really, really pretty. Come and Get It definitely was more cool tones when I put on the lid versus how it looks in the pan. This shade right here, this is the what was the name again? Oh, Casablanca. This is such a pretty shade, swatch and in the pan, but it's a very light shade. Like, it's more like a topper. Overall, I do like the palette. Some of the mattes, when they swatch, were a little bit more powdery. They were a little harder, while some of them was a little bit more buttery. As long as it works on your lid, as long as you can actually blend it out, then you know, it should be just fine. But that's just something, you know, that I've noticed. These shimmery shades, like, they're like glittery. I noticed that the shimmer on some of these shades kind of fell onto other parts of the eye. So just so you know, just to keep that in mind as well, the shimmery shades come off a little bit more on the glitter side because it does kind of bounce a little bit into other parts of the eye, because I use all mattes on my crease, but Marrakesh, that one kind of just transferred a little bit. And as well, like down here at the bottom, I see a little bit of transfer of the glitter. But you know what? I like a glittery eye, so it's whatever. I don't mind that. But I know that if I don't want glitter everywhere, this is gonna bother me. It's just gonna be annoying. So I know that when using these shades, expect the glitter to be a little bit on the messy side. It kind of just falls into other places. Overall, the look actually came out very pretty. The mattes blended out beautifully, actually. They really did a good job. The shade names on this is so cute. I freaking love Marrakesh and Come and Get It. I really like Moroccan Ice and Hennessy. I really like how I really like the shade names. I think they're super cute. And it's just so Rihanna. The fly liner, I do like it. However, if you put this on top of other shades, especially with the shimmery shades, I can tell that it kind of like mixes and it's just not as dark as I thought it was going to be. Let me go over it. And you kind of have to go over it several times to kind of get the darkness that you want. Another thing that I really like about this is the felt tip. It is super pointy. This felt tip is really, really good. I really like that. It's definitely something I recommend if you just want to tight line on your lashes. This is definitely useful. And you can also create a thick dramatic wing with this, because it does kind of like it come back out, you know, it's not just a thin pen. Another thing that I really like about this is the fact that you can actually put the top on the back of the pen. Like, I don't know, it's just something I've noticed. A lot of pens don't do that, and it's so annoying. Like, I hate to have to put the top somewhere else and then I might lose the top. So I don't know, that's just something I really like that she added on to this thing. Also, what I enjoy is the fact that it's not round. I actually like that it's like triangular, so it fits perfectly on your fingers and like kind of just fits comfortably. You get to hold this in such a like, just, I don't know, kind of like a more natural way, I guess. The pop-up shop was actually very fun. It was super chill. They actually had hookah there, and I did a little bit of hookah just for the photos. I don't really care for hookah like that, but it was so much fun. And I actually met, you know, cool people there. I saw Priscilla there, Rihanna's makeup artist, and I also saw Alyssa Ashley. Ducky was there, one of the models for Fenty Beauty. So yeah, it was a pretty chill and good time. Alright guys, so I totally forgot to do an outro for this video when I was recording. I'm so sorry about that. But I hope you enjoyed this review slash first impression slash tutorial, and I hope you guys like the look that I created with it. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!